There's nothing I dislike more than All-Star games.
Nothing?
No, they're the worst thing ever.
What about, Scrapple?
Okay.
Clamato juice.
Okay.
Tamarind spoons.
All-Star games are like the fourth worst thing that I can possibly think of. Maybe even more. I'm gonna start putting
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. Okay, fifth. Jujubes. I hate those things.
But there's
Sixth. Doorbells. Can't stand them.
Doorbells?
Seventh. Bic pens.
Next on Ugly Thirds.
Rounded Bic pens.
Welcome back to another episode of Ugly Thirds. Today's topic
Parking
is
brakes. Don't find value in those.
The NHL All-Star Game. Top 3 looking games. Continue.
What's that thing?
These are a few of my least favorite things.
The fabric that was super popular in the 90s.
The
Corduroy.
stretchy stuff? Corduroy. Okay, I'll give
Terrible. So what is it? Eighth? Well, All-Stars are the 8th worst thing I can think of
you that one.
right
I think you have
now.
more than that, but okay. We don't like All-Star games.
What do we got?
Well, we got All-Star content because we don't have an all. Lucky for
Everything we do is All-Star content.
Lucky for you, we don't have an All-Star game this year because
Yeah.
instead we have the NHL Four Nations Face-Off, and we realized that we don't have enough of the bad jerseys for U.S. or Canada, and we just don't have enough jerseys for Sweden and Finland.
Right.
So maybe by the Olympics we can do a little better with it. I'm starting to regret not getting some of those, because those last U.S. Olympic jerseys were just USA.
terrible.
They're so bad. I'm like, I really don't want to pay $40 for
But
them.
they don't.
And now you can't find
They
them.
don't put those out at retail as much though. That's
No.
the thing. The Olympics jerseys don't get enough.
So we went to the NHL All-Star Game because it's All-Star Game time.
Mm-hmm.
And this is only the modern era. We're not going back to Campbell's and Wales because that's a whole different thing and a whole bit. And I know the first comment, but those are so good. Why are they? And because we're just not touching that
Not
yet.
there yet.
So that'll be another one for another time. But let's look at our best of jerseys.
Sounds good.
We are also talking full games because home and road or east and west, they're made to look like the same jersey or similar jerseys. And so instead of breaking, this one's better than, no, we're just games.
Not overcomplicated.
Starting with
Number 3.
Phil.
2022.
The 2022 NHL All-Star Game. So we don't have the white, so let's go to a slide. I think this was
The maroon-ish color. Maroon reddish.
So I think there was a proper red and like maroon. Yeah.
I love the simplicity of it. And that's what we had gotten away from for a while because we started going to 4 different jerseys for 4 different things. It's like, man, just bring it back. Keep it simple. This was a good reintroduction of what simplicity could be.
This might be something that to have Phil look up as we go. This I believe was Vegas. The game held in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Which you would think Vegas is going to pull out all the stops, the most flashy, ridiculous stuff. No.
We didn't play into venue until Florida the following year hosted that All-Star game.
But so they changed the colors, but they just kind of reverse retroed the ones Phil's wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this could have been, very much agree with you, this could have been so Vegas and so rhinestones and
You could
glitz
have
and glam.
sparkly one color versus sparkly another color, and everyone would have been like, yeah, it's Vegas for you. But they didn't.
Yeah.
And I think they did a glorious job. There's a couple stars on the side, and that's it. It's a really, really nice jersey.
Something about clean.
Yeah.
It's a good blue, too.
It is a very nice color combination.
This takes me back. Oh, my goodness.
Phil?
This is the 94 to 97 seasons.
Yeah.
So good they did it thrice.
Yeah. I mean, this was just that what they look like. I found this at an antique mall in Pittsburgh.
Nice.
Couldn't believe it. I don't have the other one yet. Phil, can we see what the other one looks like?
No.
Oh, good.
All
Phil
right.
put his foot
That's
down,
fine.
finally. But
There it is.
So, why did I think we had a red version of this, or maybe I'm thinking of something else around that time period. So Brett Hall is in almost the exact same color. Oh no, our
No,
monitor.
no,
our
your
monitor's
monitor's crap.
way off.
It's
Woohoo!
purple. So it's purple versus teal. It is extremely 90s.
This is so nostalgic though, because this is when you get Owen Nolan pointing at Hasek and then just like buries it. Like this is such a nice throwback. And I know you hate throwing back, but this is when All-Star games, I mean, were cool.
Well, okay, so Phil, I'm sure you can bring it off the screen.
It looked better on that one.
Oh, this guy's got jokes now. He's got jokes. Wow. No, so the NHL All-Star Game used to be such a huge deal because it was the only way you'd ever see those players together. And usually, markets were so regional that you're only seeing those other players on other teams when they come to visit your city.
Ah, good point.
And especially, like, the further back you go, the fewer, inter-regional or national broadcast games, you get to see those players once, twice a year. And so the thought of being able to put Gretzky and Lemieux on the same ice, Brett Hull and Lemieux, or, anyone, Owen Nolan on the ice at the same time, was just such a rare thing that All-Star games were truly fun and different. It was let's take fantasy before fantasy hockey or football was huge. That was still extremely nerdy then.
Yeah.
And let's play it out. But now you can watch any game anytime. National broadcasts are weekly. The NHL video games, you can put together whatever team you want. They're really not cool. There's nothing special about them anymore.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of liked doing the 4-team thing, but I also thought the draft was ridiculously stupid.
Yeah.
I suggested the 4-team format like 5 years before it came out. You can find those posts. But there's just no need for it now. This was special then.
This template looks familiar.
Well, so this template would be so good it would eventually be used by the Dallas Stars. With one key different. The star pattern continues on the back of Dallas. It didn't on the NHL the All-Star jersey.
Oh, good find. So,
excellent jerseys.
Good find.
But in playing into our brand,
not the best.
I think there's one better.
This is clear. This is when we talked about All-Stars. This is where my head went through and through.
I think this is truly the special game of how it was done right. Phil, when was this?
2004.
2004.
Oh, thank you, Philip, for 2004.
2004.
Way back in 2004.
This is held in Minnesota, and really, what you like? So, this is right. Isn't it a great patch?
Yeah.
The NHL was deep into the vintage series when you had that V patch and that proper home and road throwbacks the team would just bring out and use. And Minnesota got the message loud and clear.
Yeah.
As the state of hockey in a place where hockey has always been, even if the NHL has not always been there, they got the memo on this one and created. I mean, first off, the first ever vintage white. I don't think they even called it. I think it was still wheat at that point. Having the diagonal is just so easy and so perfect, and I can't believe it hasn't been done more. Stars on the bottom. If you want to flip that one around. I don't have this one customized yet. But Rolly the goalie.
We get jersey cam on this patch here.
Maybe.
Maybe not. Maybe. Let's see what she can do. Get in there, Bessie. Nice. Good patch though. Plays into the venue.
Well, it did.
Plays off of the team logo.
Yeah. I mean, it has all the marks of what it needs to be. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yep.
You still get your team patch on the side. All the details are there. Together they just look fantastic.
Yep.
This was This was good. This was perfection.
Yeah.
Why no one else played on this thought ever again? I'd be on me.
I don't know. We're throwing back to the late '90s now. Let's see what the next couple of years
We'll
bring.
see if someone else plays into this thought.
Yep.
So, I get a chance. Where'd they go?
Oh, How do we have those left over?
You'd think everyone bought them, but
Was
no.
there a new inventory drop? Okay, all right.
Box fell off a truck and he found them.
Trying to throw them all
So-
away from me, and then
So this is one.
Yeah, the box that I threw out, he
fell off
found
the
again.
truck. So,
Good. There is
1,
nothing wrong with
2,
this system
3.
whatsoever. Everything
Well,
is
if I
clearly
had
visible.
all of them,
Ooh, add this to the list. These things. I'm gonna go out and limit. I say I hate these things. All-Star Games are the 9th worst things that I can think of right now.
hey Shrems, I'm John. Phil, take us out.
What did you do?
Or don't.
I don't know.
Wow.
We're
You
gonna,
zoomed in.
How?
we're gonna go to this one.
That one.
Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, ring the bell to get notifications when new videos get posted, and come back for another episode of Ugly Thirds.
Does Phil have 2 cameras on him now?
Lay's potato chips. There's 10.
What a vanity project.